In this video, we'll learn how to set up, operate, and close down the Hart eSlate voting system. Let's begin with an overview of the voting machines. The Hart eSlate is the most secure, accurate, and reliable electronic voting system in the world. The easy-to-use design is accessible to all voters, including people with disabilities, increasing voter confidence that their vote is counted. A set of distinctly shaped control buttons and the select wheel are easy for voters to understand and use, and never need calibration. eSlate is easily adapted for voters with disabilities. Voters are presented with a summary of their votes before they can activate the Cast Ballot button, allowing for second chance vote changes as required by the Help America Vote Act of 2002. The Judges Booth Controller, or JBC, is the polling place control console that manages up to 12 eSlates. Using election data on a PC memory card called a mobile ballot box, the JBC sends correct ballot information to individual eSlates for each voter. The JBC prints a random 4-digit access code so each voter can view and vote the correct ballot. eSlates daisy chain through one cable to the JBC. No programming, wiring, or special skills are required. You'll be provided with step-by-step instructions for assembling this voting machine system. It's easy to assemble and even easier to use.
Follow these steps to assemble the eSlate voting machine. Release the 3 Velcro straps. Position the left back leg. Grasp the leg and do not grasp the leg brace. Press and hold the button down. Raise the leg and slide the leg out. Align the arrows to lock the button. Position the right back leg the same as the left back leg. Lock the leg braces together and fit the button into the hole. Position the front legs the same as the back legs. Lock the straight tubes in place. Extend the foot tubes and lock their buttons. Lock the feet onto the straight tubes. The foot tubes extend toward the front of the booth where the handle and latches are located. Ask another election official to help turn the booth over so that it is standing up. Unlatch and lift the top of the booth. Assemble the privacy screen. If the booth has a fabric privacy screen, follow the assembly instructions on the tag attached to the screen. If the booth has plastic privacy wings, insert them into the notches on the sides of the booth.
The duties of the machine operator are straightforward and simple. Once the voter has filled out their application for ballot and signed in with the registrar, they proceed to the machine operator. The voter provides the machine operator with their application for ballot. Using the information provided on that form, the machine operator then assigns the appropriate ballot to the voter through the JBC, which prints a 4-digit access code the voter will be using to begin voting. The JBC voting machine communicates with the eSlate voting machine using the 4-digit code to provide the voter with the proper ballot. Remember, there may be different ballots for different voters in the same polling place. The access code ensures that the voter gets the correct ballot. A couple of tips for machine operators. When the voter provides their application for ballot, he asks the voter if he or she needs assistance with the voting machine. Don't merely ask voters who you think might need assistance, but everyone. If they need assistance, find the officer of election who will provide assistance to the voter in accordance with state guidelines. When a voter asks, "What does this mean?" about a question on the ballot or further information on a candidate, merely say, "The ballot speaks for itself. There's a sample ballot on the wall." Never make any comment about any candidate or issue on the ballot. Impartial election officials are the cornerstone of fair and accurate elections. As you're handing the access code to the voter, tell them, "When you see the waving American flag, you know your vote is cast." Our voting system shows a waving flag when voting is complete. It's a great way to show people they've properly cast their ballot. If your printer is no longer printing an access code, find the officer of election who is trained to change the paper in the printer. Even if your precinct runs completely out of paper, your JBC screen will display the access code number on screen. Worst case scenario, you can handwrite the access code on paper and hand it to a voter. One other thing, occasionally a voter will begin voting and then realize that they have received the wrong ballot. This can happen through voter error by providing the wrong information to registrar, or through election official error by perhaps pushing the incorrect button on the JBC. In this situation, as long as the voter has not cast their ballot by pushing the red Cast Ballot button, they are permitted to get another ballot. Find your officer of election when this happens and they will implement the cancel booth procedure. This concludes our election official training video. We appreciate your willingness to serve your community on Election Day. Working together, we can make every election great.